Live at 6, this is 13 News Now.
The weekend starts with gray skies and some rain, but how much longer will the rain hang over Hampton Roads?
Jeff is here with a look at the Friday night. Jeff.
Yeah, we're going to have some rain definitely scattered to even occasionally coming down at times across the region this evening. And then we're going to get a bit of a break. And then tomorrow we're going to repeat the process once again with more rain late in the day than early. If you have plans tomorrow outdoors, make them for early. It's going to be a little chilly, but at least it won't be raining in a lot of spots. As you can see, the rain is continuing to move across the region right now. Not super heavy, but enough that you will absolutely need the umbrella at times during the evening, and then gradually that'll all shift offshore. A little bit later this evening, temperatures have dropped again. They went from 75 to 55 to 56 to 58 to 60. Now they're starting to come back down as the wind is going again and starting to come in now out of the west. It'll be northeasterly here pretty shortly. For the next 6 hours, notice the rain chances fairly high, 7, 8 o'clock. By 9 o'clock, I think this might be a little too low. We're going to say maybe 30%, but not a big difference. And then the numbers start to slide in terms of the rain chances and in terms of the temperatures continuing to go down by morning to a lot of spots in the 30s. Starts off with no rain tomorrow, but then we get the rain moving back in. The temperatures go up and down the next couple days. I'll talk more about the details coming up.
All right, Jeff, tonight we're learning more about the fight between two women at a Walmart that ended with one of them dead and the other charged with murder. We now know that the two women were married.
Court documents also provide more details about the moments leading up to the shooting at the Tab Walmart. Reporter Nico Clemens is live in York County with new information.
Yeah, chilling new details coming out of those court documents. Investigators say some moments before Cindy Bryant shot and killed her wife, Jane Bryant, she bought that ammunition from this very same Walmart. I spoke with Jane Bryant's neighbors today, and they're all shocked.
It broke out in tears.
Michelle Carey is still in shock after finding out her upstairs neighbor is no longer alive.
Jean was real nice. Yes, I used to talk to Jean very nice, always smiling, very jolly.
Today we're learning more about the moments before investigators say Cindy Bryant shot and killed her wife.
It's sad. It's sad.
It started when investigators say Bryant came to Walmart in York County and bought ammunition. Ammunition she would then load in her gun at a McDonald's. Investigators say Bryant came back to the Walmart to confront her wife, Jane Bryant. The argument took a deadly turn outside.
It hurt. Yeah, it hurt.
Investigators say moments after their argument outside, Jane started running. Cindy told investigators she ran after her wife and started shooting at her.
I was real shocked. Yeah, they seemed like a really happy couple.
Carrie says Jane had a little boy. A boy who is now forced to grow up without his mother.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors. You never know.
Investigators say Cindy Bryant shot all 5 rounds she loaded in the gun. She's facing several charges, including first-degree murder. She was arraigned this morning, and she'll be back in court on March 1st. Live in York County, I'm Nico Clemens, 13 News Now.
A new national alert for missing adults is one step closer to reality. Congressman Scott Taylor has officially introduced the Ashanti Alert Act. The bill is named in honor of Ashanti Billy, the Virginia Beach College student who was abducted from a local base and later found dead. If passed, the law would allow law enforcement to send out media alerts for missing people who are too old for Amber Alerts but who do not qualify for senior alerts. Congressman Taylor says this legislation will no doubt save lives and help prevent future tragedies. Sometimes lessons learned from the worst case scenarios, such as the Ashanti Billy case, but from the dark we can help bring light. 13 News Now has been following developments in this bill. Monday, investigative reporter Laura Geller has a look at how the alert would work. That's here on 13 News Now at 6.
A bumpy ride for some high school students in Elizabeth City. A pickup truck crashed into the back of their school bus this morning. Police said the woman driving the pickup did not see the stopped bus and ran into the back of that bus. Students from Pasquotank High school were on board. We're told there were some injuries, though it's believed they are minor. The pickup driver is charged with failure to reduce speed and driving with a revoked license. A project to improve an area of Shore Drive has been talked about for more than a decade, but it's never come to life. Now locals are banding together to push the city to start construction. The project would improve a section of Shore Drive from Marlin Bay Drive to the Lesner Bridge. Reporter Allie Weatherton explains why the project hasn't taken off.
We have such amazing facilities in Virginia Beach, and we can't access them.
Ocean Park community members are fed up.
I can't comprehend why we have to lobby to get sidewalks and crosswalks and bike lanes.
For about a decade, an improvement project has been talked about, but nothing has been done.
Fast forward to 2018, we had an expectation this area would have been already done by about 2010.
And people who call this area home say something needs to change.
And they're putting their lives in danger every time they cross Shore Drive.
Just not safe for my kids. We can't go out anywhere on bikes.
I reached out to city leaders. Public Works says the $13.2 million project is still on their list, but it's low on the totem pole, and the project is not 100% funded.
The city calls this area the Gateway, and they call the bridge the Signature Bridge. Does this look like the Gateway?
Now, Solonic and many of his neighbors plan to voice their concerns at the city council meeting on March 6th. In Virginia Beach, Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.
Next week, Virginia Beach will take the next steps towards building a new sports center near the ocean front. City Council is set to vote on a preliminary agreement with MEB General Contractors to design and build the facility. The plan is to build basketball and volleyball courts, an indoor soccer field, and bleachers for at least 3,000 people. The sports center would be on 19th Street near the convention center. There is a new way to get emergency alerts in Newport News. The city has launched its NN Alert system. You can sign up online and get notifications through text, email, or phone calls. You can also choose the category of notifications such as school messages, police incidents, and weather alerts. To register, click on the story on our website.
Tonight, a mother is facing charges after a wild crash on I-64 in Hampton. We brought you this as breaking news earlier this week. State police tell us 25-year-old Courtney Dorsey was driving an SUV when she hit another car and flipped several times. Her 3 young children were riding with her. 2 of them were thrown from the SUV. The mother and children were all treated for minor injuries. Dorsey is charged with reckless driving, failure to maintain control of her vehicle, and not having insurance. Well, tonight, things are back to normal at Old Dominion University after a brief scare on campus. Just before noon, school officials tell us ODU police received a report of a man who may have a gun. When officers approached him, the man took off. Officers chased him down and took him into custody. During this time, school officials sent alerts about the incident and asked people to stay away from the area. We're told the man is not affiliated with the university and there is no threat to the campus. The incident remains under investigation.